Do you realize the first time Jesus met his disciples after the resurrection wasn't inside a temple, and it wasn't during a powerful sermon. It was at dawn, by the sea, quietly lighting a fire and preparing breakfast for them. This wasn't a random, sentimental moment. It wasn't an impulsive act after rising from the dead. It was a promise being fulfilled. John chapter 21 tells the story. That night, the disciples went back to the only life they still understood, fishing on the Sea of Galilee. No visions, no instructions, no miracles, just a boat, worn-out nets, and the cold wind of uncertainty. From sunset until sunrise, they worked without stopping, cast the nets, pull them in again and again. Every time empty. By morning, the boat held nothing but tired men and silent disappointment, the kind that slowly teaches you to expect nothing anymore. Then a figure appeared on the shore, through the mist and distance. They couldn't recognize him. All they heard was a simple question: "Do you have any fish there?" Answer came naturally: no, not angry, not complaining, just honest. The man didn't argue or lecture them. He simply said, "Throw your net on the right side of the boat." They were too exhausted to debate, too tired to analyze. So they obeyed. And instantly the net became heavy. Water splashed violently. Fish thrashed inside. The weight almost pulled the boat sideways. The moment felt familiar. One disciple whispered, voice shaking, "It is the Lord." Peter didn't hesitate. He jumped straight into the water and swam toward shore with everything he had. The others followed slowly, dragging the overflowing net behind them. But what stopped them in silence was not the miracle. It was the scene waiting for them. A fire was already burning, hot coals blowing, fish cooking over the flames, bread lying beside it, everything prepared in advance. Jesus wasn't standing there announcing his power. He wasn't giving commands. He was bent near the fire, cooking for them. The hands once pierced by nails were not pointing in judgment. They were turning fish, breaking bread, serving. Then he looked up and said, "Come, have breakfast." No one asked who he was. They already knew. They sat together in the soft morning light, eating as the sun rose over the sea, while the wind calmed and everything felt right again. Here's the truth this moment reveals. After conquering death, Jesus didn't demand loyalty. He didn't remind them of his failures. The first thing he did was make sure they were fed. So if you feel exhausted, if you've worked hard and still feel empty, maybe you're closer to your turning point than you think. If this message speaks to you, write in the comments, "I've reached the turning point," and share this with someone who needs hope today.